Bond is back, and today I'm going to be talking about our fifth James Bond installment film, which is titled You Only Live Twice. Now, this one was loosely based on Ian Fleming's novel of the same name, and we get to see James Bond in this film travel to Asia, where he tries to stop Spectre. Now, this film stars Sean Connery as our favorite MI6 agent James Bond 007, and we get to see Akiko Wakabayashi, who plays Aki. That's James Bond's assistant in the film and our Bond girl. And we finally get to see the head of Spectre, who is played by Donald Pleasance, and he portrays Ernst Stavro Blofeld. And you'll notice he's the villain with the cut on his eye, and also he has the cat that he always pets. Now, in this film, two spacecrafts, one American and the other Soviet, disappear in space, and the Americans are blaming the Soviets, Soviets are blaming the Americans. Now, the British suspect the Japanese are behind all of this, so they send Bond to a remote Japanese island where his duty is to investigate what's going on. Now, at the beginning of the movie, Bond fakes his own death in Hong Kong, and then he makes his way to Japan, where he is contacted by Aki. They meet together at a sumo match, and from there, their adventure begins. Now, this film had a budget of 10.3 million, and they profited $111.6 million. And this film was the first film that James Bond featured mostly in Asia, so that's where it revolved around. And what I loved about this film was the fact that we finally get to see the big boss. We know what they're about, and just like in the previous films from Russia with Love, they don't tolerate failure, so the assassin that fails to kill Bond gets fed to the piranhas. I thought this was classic James Bond execution by the villain, because every villain has some sort of dangerous pet that they have, just like the sharks in the previous film that we watched with James Bond. Now, this movie, they did a terrific job with the scenery. I loved all the different locations where they filmed it. The only thing that I didn't like, and I know some of you are going to disagree with me, is the fact that they had the ninjas infiltrate the volcano layer at the end. I thought it was a little too much and overdone. I would have loved to see James Bond take out Spectre on his own, maybe with the help of Aki, but I felt it was a little childish when they brought in the ninjas. I know they are in Japan, so it does make sense, but maybe they could have incorporated it another way. So that's the only negative thing I have to say about the film, but overall, loved it. The film was great. I would definitely recommend for any James Bond fan to go out there and see it, especially people that haven't seen the originals, watch them in order. For you that I have seen it, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Tell me so far which ones are your favorite. If you'd like for me to review or watch any films, please recommend them at the bottom in the comments section. Give me a thumbs up if you like the review, and if you'd like to keep an eye out for more of the reviews that I'll be doing, subscribe to the channel. I want to thank you guys again for watching, and goodbye until next time.